So hello friends, in today's video, we will discuss about transponder muxponder to MUX-TMUX connectivity. So here I have taken the example of CCMD12 as a MUX-TMUX. So we will see how the transponders muxponders is connected via the CCMD12. So we will see the physical connectivity between this transponder muxponder to CCMD12. So let's start. You can see here I have taken this as a circuit example or a reference circuit on which we will discuss about the physical connectivity between the this is like, you can say this is a transponder. You can here use here transponder as a muxponder. So we will see the physical connectivity between the transponder muxponder to the CCMD12. We will focus on this part. So in this video, we will discuss about the transponder muxponder to MUX-TMUX connectivity. MUX-TMUX as a CCMD12 I have taken as an example. Transponder muxponder to MUX-TMUX is all on the same side. So both the devices, you can see the transponders muxponders and the CCMD12 MUX-TMUX. So both are the devices physically present at the same location, and there is a it is connected to the patch cords. You can see the patch fibers. So let's start. So this is basically the circuit diagram example of one channel, or you can see the one lambda for point-to-point connectivity. So one channel is coming at site A and reaching at site B. So this is the circuit example in which we will focus on this part, this connectivity between this part. So we will see which port of the transponder muxponder is connected to which port of the CCMD12, etc. The transponder muxponder to MUX-TMUX connectivity. Let's see the CCMD12 view first. So here you can see this is the CCMD12 self view. This is physically, its CCMD12 looks like this. You can see here, this is the transponder muxponder is connected between these ports. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 till 24, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can connect 12 transponder or muxponder line port to the CCMD channel MUX-TMUX card. So 25 and 26 is the common input which is connected to the WSS. You can see here, and this is for the output monitor port. So port number one, physical port number one is the port number in, physical port number two is the port number out. So in is connected to the TX and out is connected to the RX of the transponder and muxponder. So basically this is the physical connectivity it look like, and you can connect up to 12 muxponder and transponder to the CCMD12 card. So here you can see the connectivity between the transponder and muxponder. So this is the CCMD12 and this is the transponder. I have taken example. This is the line port and this is the client port. So line port TX, you can see it's connected to the port number one of the CCMD12, that is input. And you can see this port number two is the output, and port number two is output is connected to the RX port of the line port. So this is the physical connectivity between the CCMD12 and transponder muxponder. So if you choose the transponder, in the transponder there will be two port, one client port and one the line port. For every client port there is a line port, that is transponders. So in the transponder the same line port is connected to the CCMD12, this channel port, in the same way. TX is connected to the input and here output is connected to the RX port. One more line diagrams. Transponder muxponder to MUX-TMUX connectivity. You can see here, this is the line diagram, or you can see the circuit diagram of the CCMD12. So you can see here in CCMD12 there is a MUX-TMUX inside the card. So 12 channel multiplexing is happening and 12 channel demultiplexing is happening. So whatever the signal, you can see this is the WSS to the WSS. It's common port. It connected to the WSS or amplifier. So whatever the signal coming in the port number 25, this is the input, and this is demultiplexed by the demultiplexers, and 12 channel is going out from output 2 to 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. You can see this is the output, and whatever the channel coming inside the input, it is multiplex and going out from the common port number 26. So let's see, this is the you can see this is the transponders for every client port. You can see there is a TX for every client port. There is a line port. This is a transponder. You can see the transponders TX port line. This is the line port. This is the client port. So line port TX is connected to the input channel 1. You can see the channel 1. So channel 1 input is port number 1 and channel 1 out is port number 2. So it is connected to TX is connected to channel 1 port number 1 in, and you can see channel number 1 out is connected to the RX port of the transponders. You can see this is line port, this is the client port. In the same way, if you are taking the Mux port example, this is a line port, these are the client ports. So multiple client ports is multiplexed and going by the line port. This is the functionality of the Mux ponders. So you can see here again, this TX is going to the input of any channel you can connect. So you can see the TX port is going to the channel number 2, or you can see the port no physical port number 3 input. And so in the same way, channel 2 out is going from the physical port number 4 output, which is connected to the RX port here. You can see. So this is the physical connectivity between the Mux, DMux CCMD12 and transponder Mux ponders. So in the same way, you can connect up to like you can see the channel number 1 is connected by the transponder, channel number 2 is connected by the Mux ponder. So in the same way, you can connect 10 more either transponder or Mux ponders. And this CCMD12 has a features like this port channel 1 to channel 12 don't have the fixed channel number. It can be tuned to any color. So that's why it's called the colorless channel Mux DMux 12. So thanks for watching.